somebody should mean something to you. Oh, hold on. Geometry A, Unit 4, Day 1. Let's do it. Yeah, what does it mean to you? Yes, size can be congruent. Good, good, good. So same in there. But officially, when you think of the word congruent in real life, what you should think of are identical twins. Identical twins are congruent. They're the same shape and the same size. I'm going to write that down. Same shape and same size. Like, why is he making a fuss about that? Because things that were similar have two pieces. They're the same shape, but different. I hear you tapping. Me? Oh shoot. Fired. I'll tell you right now so you don't get in trouble. Over here to be congruent. Now how are you going to get off without that? I don't know. There's two.
You gotta add them.
If I add them, people will know, but then, you know, maybe you have to get some water, maybe you use the restroom, who knows. Congruent is, this is father and son. Father, son. The father and the son. Don't mess with the lady with the black hair. You mess with me, you mess with Bonnie, but not her. She's the real deal. Alright. Congruent. You're not father and son. You are twins. Congruent means to be same shape, same size. And if you guys do stuff, don't come to my space, because now you're connected to me and the people have to talk to me. And since I'm not doing whatever they want you to do, they think that I'm okay with it when I'm not. I mean, I don't care as much, but if I know I get in trouble, I'd be like, oh yeah, you got that. Same shape, same size. What do I need to change here? Oh, this thing different. Same shape, different size. On this one, I actually have to say usually. The reason I have to say usually, things that are congruent are automatically similar. Because to be similar, you have to have the same shape. Okay, same shape, got that. You have options with being similar. You can be the same size, you can be a different size. Like a father and son, the son could grow up to be the same size as his dad and still look alike. They'd be congruent and similar. Are these triangles similar? Are they similar? Way to start with hard stuff. Alright, so let's start here. You have three choices from the last unit for similarity. You have AA, you have the SAS, and you have the SSS. They don't give us any numbers here, and they won't be doing numbers anymore. You have to determine what you have there. Do you have two angles on these two triangles that are stuck together that are the same? You have sides on this triangle that are the same. What do you have? The trick will be this. To make it hard for kids, let's stick them together. That way, it's trickier for them to see it as opposed to having them separated. So there we go. Let's find out some stuff. What do we think? We have two angles that are the same, two sides that are the same, three sides that are the same. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I think that is the only guy. Hey, why do you see three sides that are the same?
Because two lines like that, two lines like that, are right next to each other.
Yeah, they love to do this little middle guy. They love to put the middle guy on top of the guy, like the two triangles. Therefore, this last side, these side guys, they have to tell you, this guy matches that guy, this guy, he's that guy. This guy they won't say, even though if I put a 3, the bottom floor of ABC is the same bottom floor of B something BDC. So it turns out this guy's going to be SSS. Now, not only is it, so yes. Yes, similar, but watch this. It's also going to be yes for congruent. So yes, similar, watch yes, congruent. Congruent says you're similar and you're equal. You know, you're the same size. That's why that extra thing down there makes it congruent. But how can it be this? Yes, this guy. Are they the same exact size? Well, if this leg is equal to that leg, and that leg is equal to that leg, and this leg is equal to this leg, we're all the parts we have available are exactly the same. So the good news is if you are congruent, automatically you are similar. But if you're similar, you're not necessarily congruent. You could have a big triangle, small one. Dang, that's one on the block. Let's do something next block. I can determine whether a triangle is congruent and write a congruent statement. In other words, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDE. So I can determine whether E is congruent, booyah, and write a congruent statement. Triangle this is congruent to triangle that. So bad for you guys.
You want me to set it down here like this?
Yes, please, right in the middle. You guys are learning this stuff. I'm pretending like I'm sort of having a good time.
See it, Thomas.
See it. But for you guys, it might just be like 2 hours of math talk. We will also review similarity and compare it to congruence, which is what I just did up there. So technically, we've done this one. Similarity. Compare it to congruence. Similarity, father and son. Congruence. Uncle Joe, who's a twin. Have I got twins in the family? No. I don't have twins in my family either. Alright. Review. Let's look at the similarity and congruence handout. No, I don't think so. It was an executive decision there. Alright, let's see what this says. Similarity and congruence. One shape can be formed by using stuff. Yeah, stuff will always do. Let me look at it one more time before we even go with stuff. Let me read this guy, maybe he might give me a hint of what's up there. One shape is identical to the other in blank and blank. Yeah. One shape can be formed by using blank. Similar shapes. One shape is identical to the other in. I'll put shape and size. Shape and size. One shape. Can you use the word shape again? I'm going with it. So on the test, I'll go with my answer, shape and size. How about you up here? One shape can be formed by using drugs? No, that's not correct. That is incorrect. Prescription drugs, I think. So, yeah, bring it. Say again? Yeah. MJ? Yeah, that's Michael Jordan. Am I right? Alright, I'm just going to put stuff because I'm not quite sure what they're looking for, but if it hits me, we'll fix it. How about that? Can something be congruent but not similar? If so, draw an example. We talked about that. We know you can't. You can't be an identical twin. No, you can't. Hey, let's just go with no. Oh, that's why you got 18? Put 2 questions on the page. Yeah, page 17. Yeah, alright. Flip the next page so we got the next one. And I got to erase whether it's similar or congruent.
There's one.
Say again? Oh, are there? Do you think I need them right now, or you think the first 2 are enough? Does it look like you need them, or?
They're like together.
There's 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom? Alright.
There's another square in the bottom.
Here's triangles. Is there anything to say about them? I assume AA, SAS, that kind of stuff. What do we see here? They are congruent. He says congruent. Right of the whole word, really. Similar. How can you tell they're similar? You're the same angles. You're the same angles. So I can tell AA would do it for similar. I'm not sure what the rules are for the congruence deal. How about the size? Oh, the sides are all exactly the same size. Like, dang. SSS. And I believe these things also go for congruent. So there's no angle congruence. There is an SSS congruency. In other words, these shapes, not only are they the same shape, and not only with the fractions on the side, like, what do you mean the fractions on the side? Like 4 on the small one over 4 on the big one, 5 on the small one over 5 on the big one, 3 on the small one over 3 on the big one. They all equal 1. See, all the ratios are the same. But not only are they the same, but they're exactly the same amount. In other words, the 5 and the 5 are the exact same amount. In other words, is it me or are these two the exact same triangles? Yeah, the exact same. Like, have everything the same. The only difference is they have different names. Well, twins have different names. So here, def, triangle def, I'll go DEF. E is identical to, just congruent to, who? A, B, C. So if you can do the similarity thing, basically you do the congruence thing. Alright, let me try this little square down the bottom. One, 2 finger scroll here. I think the relationships I'm supposed to say is stuff like angle N is congruent to angle somebody else. I think I'm supposed to say stuff like that. When I review your test and see what they want, I may come back and say it again. Let's see, 1/2 and 1/2. Oh, good one. Nice one, math maker person. Hey, look at the numbers on the outside. Are these shapes congruent or similar?
Similar. No.
She says congruent, he says similar.
No, I didn't say it.
Go, I need 2 people so someone can break the tie. He says similar.
I said
Wait, I messed it up. You both say congruent. Anybody say similar? Good job. So, all of you were close.
Thomas says something.
The answer was similar.
How is it similar?
To be congruent.
Oh, I got it because congruent means basically.
Wait a second. It might be a trick question.
It is a quick
Oh,
question.
dang it. They
It's
tweaked it.
1.5.
Yeah, they messed it up. Yeah. See, I was looking at 1 to the 1.5, thinking like, okay, if you're bigger,
Oh.
to be congruent, no one can be bigger than the other person. But what I didn't realize is that if you twist this thing sideways, then you have the 1.5 is the same thing as 1.5. Here's his buddy up here.
It's the government.
Yeah, it is the government. You give out all that cheese, you know, cheese stops you up. Yeah. I don't know what that has to do with. Alright, so these guys are congruent.
Vegans have superpowers.
For who?
Vegans have superpowers.
Yeah, that's what I say. I don't know what that means. This is quadrilateral, so this one you just name it M, N, O, P. You don't put anything in front of it. Is congruent to, let's match them up though. It sounds like I can match them up anywhere I want. I can switch it this way or that way. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it fall this way. Where R is in the upper right hand corner, it goes with N. You can feel that. Here comes R. R and N. Let me do that. R goes below N. So then S goes with I just go in order. T U R. T U R. Did I do it? Am I matching them?
No.
S R T U. Now S should come after the.
It's S.
R S T U.
U-R-S-T.
T
U. Yeah. I mean, that's a V, but okay.
Yeah. But over here, normally I write it on the side over here. I just put it below so I can see it. U R S T. Take a look at it. What should you take away from this one? When you're comparing the two pictures, they gotta have exactly the same stuff. I'm trying to think of a movie. In the movie, what's that movie? The Facebook movie. The two guys who were suing Zuckerberg, they were identical twins. It was Armie Hammer. He's in the movie with Captain Jack Sparrow, but as Tonto, the Lone Ranger, which I didn't see. Apparently was terrible, but I still want to see it. I used to watch the Lone Ranger as a kid. Hi-yo, Silver, away! His horse's name was Silver. He wore a mask.
You forget the little circle.
Oh, where's it? What do we got? Alright, let's see what we got here. If 3 sides of one triangle are congruent to 3 sides of another triangle, then blank are blank. Triangles are congruent. Is there a the? Yeah, there's a the. And the triangles are congruent. Watch this. I'm going to put in symbols for those who were here because I don't want to write the word triangle and erase it. The triangles, that's plural for triangles, are congruent. Boom, this is what I do. I moved into Math Town and I'm the mayor. Alright, the mayor's the guy in charge of the town. I'd be a council person, but that's not that strong. Here's what it means. Side 1 matches side 1. These little tick marks means we're the same size. We're congruent. So if all the pieces are congruent, then the whole thing is congruent. Alright, moving on. They're all exactly the same size. Yeah, just go detour on a silly question. Is there something at the bottom of that page or no? Thank you. You have me. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Let's do it again. Yeah, all guys do it. Like, and it doesn't even hurt for a while until you take it out. Then it's like, oh, that stings a little bit. Alright, but the first time it's like getting shot. Like when I got shot, that one, guys, like, what the? You got shot.
Okay.
Shoot. Then I like Terminator. It just came back. Then I looked at my grandmother like, you are about to die. And I started running at her. It didn't really happen. My grandmother didn't shoot me. And if she did, I would have gotten hurt. I still would have threw like a rock at her.
How'd you get the scar on your cheek?
Grandma, she's all like, yeah, try this. I'm like, what the? And then, yeah. That's when I roundhouse her like this. I did like that on her. But turns out I did it too hard. Knocked her out. At the hospital, my mom like, what happened to Grandma? I'm like, she fell down. She had her walker. She fell down. I put her walker down by her. That way it looked like she fell off. Took off one of those little tennis balls, put it over here so that she was going really fast around the corner. Here goes. Suppose you know that the beams of the wood on the bridge are congruent, as shown in the picture to the left. Are the 2 large triangles formed by the bridge congruent? Well, you know. Oh, hey, guess what? It's your favorite. And they will do this a million times, so it's guaranteed your point. They love sticking them together like this, telling you these 2 go together, these 2 go together. And then some kid like, how about anything else? Yeah, these 2 in the middle, they go together. So put 3 on there, and the answer is yes. How do I know? I'm gonna put SSS congruency. I don't know if that's what they were looking for, but that's what I'm putting. We got another hour. Yeah.
It's been like 10 minutes.
Once you know what corners of the triangles go together, the order of the first letters is up to you. The second ones have to match. So let me see if I can do that. I wish I had colors. Colors. That was a song IT sang for the movie Colors. Colors was a movie about gangs. Back in the day, people thought they were going to riot at the theaters because...
Is that the one with, what's his name? Sean Penn?
Yeah, I think it was a police officer in that. I'm missing a letter, no? No. Okay, they match. Alright, so here's the deal. Let's see what they did here. They did blue and blue. Let's see, green and green. Something ain't right. A, B, D. Hold on, give me a moment. A, B, D. A, B, D. Goes with C, D, B. Alright, here's just what happened. Here's a single tick mark, the triple tick mark. I'm going to refer to them that way. Here it comes. I'm going first, A to B, single, that's first base. In high school, I think that means something. I'm not sure what you do to the other person to get to first base, but we know it's something. Some guys, they don't go the right pattern. This guy's going to third base. I don't know what's on third base, but he skipped second base altogether. I don't know what all the bases do, but I know in high school people are trying to get to bases, which is why I'm glad I don't have a girl. I don't want a girl. So I have to tell her, hey, look, give me different bases, and we're trying to get to the bases. Now, by the time she's a senior,
Yeah, we're recording. Yeah. No, we're gonna keep it in.
Alright. Because she's a senior, because I'm a grown-up and I have a child, I recognize some bases have to be gotten to by their senior year. So at some point I have to sit her down and say, hey look, I know some bases are going to be gotten to. Can we just go up to second base? Can we do that? And then in college, no. And then later on in life, third, yeah. You know what I mean? I have to say that. Because I can't tell don't go to any bases. That just doesn't make any sense. Like first base, yeah, someone's going to pat you in your rear. You know, yeah, it's going to happen. If it's not the right guy, you need to be like, no, you don't do that. Like that. Run! And then when the cute guy comes and does it, you're like, hey, stop. Stop. Yeah. Yeah. That's wrong. That's wrong. And the first guy's like, what? How does he get stop? And I get like, don't ever do that again or I'll shoot you in your head. That's wrong. But she has to draw a line somewhere, and that's appropriate. Alright, let's go back here. So there we go. First base, third base. I don't know what third base is, but I don't want my daughter there. I don't have a daughter, I have two sons, and I'm going to tell them, hey look guys, that person can be my daughter. You know, so have respect. If she tries to get you to go to third base, still, you choose not to. That's respect for her. She'll be like, you know what, I shouldn't have had you try to get to third base. I'm sorry about that. Okay. But you can tell her second base is cool. You know, she feels bad. Here we go. A, B, D. All they're saying is this. Instead of going A, B, D, go the other direction. Yeah, but can I start with A again? Let me do A, go second base first, and then third base second. Skip first base. You know, you don't even need first base. But what is he even talking about? Here's what he's talking about. Change the order of the first letters and it automatically affects the second letters. Triangle A, D, B, A, D, B is congruent to, alright, let me find out who the partners are. I wish I had highlighters, I could highlight, let's see. A and C go together, where are you, A? I know C goes with D. I'm going to put it below for me, it helps me organize it, then I'll put it on the other side. A goes with C, B goes with D. Why can't B go with D? How do they get like the same two letters on book? Somebody help me out. Oh, you might be right. Say it again, but I'm about to be. D goes with who? D goes with D. See here, A one looks like.
Wouldn't it be the same?
No, it's CBD.
You think it's CBD?
CBD.
I'll put CBD, but then I'm gonna do the basis to the CBD. What did I do? I went from first. I went second base first, second base, and then third base. CBD. Did you say that? Say yes. Alright, so here's what I'm going to say. It's tricky when they're stuck together. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me do a separated one so you can see like I'm not smart. I'm semi-smart. Watch this. PQR. PQR. That's easy enough. I went up the mountain, came down the mountain. R to T, T to S. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reverse it. The second time, you get to choose the second time. I'm going to go, R is going to go up first and down this way. So I'm going to do R, Q, P. On this guy, just go R, up the mountain, go up the 1, come down the 3. S, T, R, S, T, R. Oh, got it. Oh, thank you. Oh, man. I got it. I got it. They gave me this. I'm looking at the picture. I don't even need the picture for this. I'm going back old school. Hey, welcome back. Yeah. Now that it's clear to me, allow me to share it with you and see what you think about it. On this trigger guide, which was tricky for me in real life, I wasn't pretending. Now I have a system. The system says this. If you give me the first scenario, I'm going to write it above each other. What does it mean I'm going to write it above each other? Put A, B, D. Where are you? A, B, D. I'm going to put it below. I'm going to put the C, D, B below it. In other words, the letters that go together is a C, a D, and a B. Like like that. Okay, hey Pounds, how does that help you? Like, what does that do for you? 1, 2, 3. First, second, third partners. If I put the first partners at the end, I have a new scenario. What does he mean, have a new scenario? Here's my new scenario. I'm going to put the A and the C at the end. In other words, I'm going to keep the BD where you are, keep the DB where you are. I removed the A and the C at the beginning. I put them at the end. Look what I just did. I just rewrote it in one other way that it could be rewritten. I'm going to put them side by side in a moment. I just want to see the up and down, how it works for me. So what did he just do? He left the 2 and the 3 where they were, and he put the 1s out front. I'm going to do it one more time. The second time, I'm going to put the 2s at the end, and I'm going to keep the other guys in place. And then I'll tell you what I did, and you'll be like, I don't know what you just did. Or I'm going to try and get you to do it over here. Watch this. The 2s are B and D. I'm going to put you guys at the end. In other words, this DB, dumb butt. Did I just say that? Dumb butt? Dumb butt. The AC, act crazy. Random words that go with it. But this, that. I'll put you at the end. So what's now? 2s are at the end. The 3, or in AC, you're at 1. Let's see if I can see what I'm just doing here. I'm just rearranging things in groups now. So, did you just do it? Can we write this as the answer? Technically, no. His original guy was sideways. I wrote him on top of each other. This guy, excuse me, after rearranging these guys, I have to rewrite him the long way. Let me erase this thing here and write my new guys so they can see, like, dang, that Thompson's genius. B, D, A. I'm just writing what I have over here, D, B, C, and then the third scenario, dab. What are the chances of that? Should I do it? Yeah, why not? I don't even know when you do it, like if you're teaching or whatever, and you're like, you can put it here or you can boom like that. I don't know if that's appropriate. Am I like, look at the old man trying to get along with the kids, he never get it. I don't know. But I do know one thing, kids like to see teachers do things that they're not supposed to do, and that's all fine. You see Mr. Johnson, he did the dab. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I know. Take a look at it, see if you're confused. How would you be confused? The number 1s go in front, like you, I need you to go to the back of the line. How about that back of the line? Hey, you two are talking, get to the back of the line. Well, I don't even talk, he was talking to me! Yeah, like that. That's elementary school, PR. You're a P. The QT is not going to go in front of them if you can feel it. Here goes PR, and then the QT. Go to the end of the line. QT, you might be a cutie, but here, it doesn't matter, go to the end of the line. Write it down, see what happens. He has his very own problem. Whenever you see the Desmond, you know the answer is yes, because they're stuck together. This one over here, I didn't look at it yet, so I don't know what's going on with it. They don't see each other. You guys don't see each other? You guys live nearby or something. Don't they? Could be brothers. Mom said, like, what? You guys live in the same house? Alright, here we go. Anybody see 50 Shades of Black yet?
Is it not come out yet?
Oh, it's not out? Oh.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that came out like last month.
Right. Yeah, I don't think it's been a while. I might see it because like it's like a scary movie. It should be semi-funny at different parts. But it may be a little bit too racy for the topic. Like a sweatshirt. Dude, why are you trying to get in trouble with a sweatshirt? I always wear this. Yeah, it's true. I've seen it, I read it, and like, whatever. But I should have been like, why are you doing it like that? Making me look crazy. Way to go, Brian. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Yeah. Is he out there?
Yeah, he's
He's sitting down on his desk.
Is he watching you? Are you all nuts? Yeah, you don't care. By the way, we're on Unit 4. You need to do Unit 4. You know, can you tell her? We're on Unit 4. She needs to do. Yeah. This is why I like the school now. You don't keep anybody for 2 semesters. There's a whole 2 semesters of that? I don't think so. Oh, you failed it? Whatever. Good luck, Brian. Yeah, that's how. But they're coming back for 2A and 2B. But by that time, kids are like 17, 18. They're more mature, whatever. Here it goes. Let's see what we got here. Are these congruent? What kind of question is this?
Yes.
I know. Did you say yes to this or something else?
No, yes.
Yeah. Why do you do so many of them, you think? You know why you do so many? Do you know why it's congruent?
Because you don't have to see.
Yeah, you just have to say the SSS thing. Which means the Desmond is going to work as well. I guess we're just practicing this one technique right now. Alright, we're moving on. Dang, yeah, 18 easy blocks. I'm down with that. You know, do me a favor, see if you have the skills to do it. Please write a congruency statement for each one of them. There are 3 different versions of this one. You only need one of them. And there are 3 of that one. Let me see what you write down. First base, third base. First base, third base. Hey, here's what I just found. If you draw the arrows, it makes it obvious to you. A, B, I'm going L, M, K. Technically it doesn't go below, it goes over here, but it helps me match them up when I put them below here. So if you want to do what I do, do it. Take a look at it. I'm going to do this ADT thing. I'm going first base to second base. First base to second base. Oh, this helps so much. That's such a cool idea. What can be tricky if you don't have a system? TAD. Triangle TAD. TED and TAD. Got it. I hope you get a system for labeling them. You'll probably need it. If 2 sides are if 2 sides and an included angle, that part is important. That just means the tip, the angle has to have the 2 sides connected to it. A triangle congruent. Are congruent of an angle of one triangle are congruent to the 2 sides and the included angles of another, then the blank are blank. The triangles are congruent. Here's shorthand for triangles. You put those tick marks on an S so it doesn't look like the number 5. Congruent, similar, and equal when it's there. You got to be able to do both. You like writing and you're talking, and then that way you're getting both done. All right, next slide. Let's see what we got here. Oh, do this right here on the tip. Included. Over here, right? Included. Hey, what does included mean? It just means the 2 angles, they have to touch. All 3 have to touch. This guy's not included in the 2 sides I give you. Alright, here it comes. Yes?
Jesus' wife.
She is the Holy Grail. Alright, fine.
Oh.
It's called the Louvre. But when you're there, you call it the Louvre. Then there's a longer French name.
It's a museum?
It is a museum. This is, you walk in somewhere and you're like the Dome or whatever.
What is it?
Yeah, Paris, France.
France?
The Louvre. What did they ask me? Are these triangles congruent? How do we know? I'll put, oh no, did they put marks on it? Oh, it's a new thing. Hey, write down yes, please. And how do you write, why do you write yes? They have one side that matches. They have an angle that matches. And then, again, they did the Desmond. They stuck them together, and as a result, you have a side, an angle, and a side. Yes. For those of you who don't pick up on patterns, because it's the SAS section, most of them are going to match that way. The question is, would I rather him hear talking or somewhere else and not even hearing it? I don't know. I'll go with him here talking. The part of that story where the guy gets the treatment is too much of a stretch. Like really, you're just gonna go to this secret place and whatever. The evil guy happens to be like a model. Come on, really. That lady, I think she's become a good superhero. The strong lady. There we go. Let's see. Are these congruent? How about you? I was about to say yes. Oh. So no. Everybody know why the answer is no? Let me give you your choices right now so far. With congruency, you have side, 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 all the sides. You have this new guy, a side, an angle, and a side. You don't have all the sides, so it's not the first guy. You would imagine, oh duh, it's the second guy, but take a look. Everybody can say why it's not the second guy? I need two sides and an angle. Yeah, it only has one side. They may match, but you need two sides. Somebody, don't you have two angles? Yeah, you do, but for congruency, there's no version of it that has two angles. So no, only one side. Only one side given. Alright, next call the verb of being, the verb to be. I am, I is in this case. Are these two, are these two triangles congruent? Let's find out. Is a bow tie, is no longer a Desmond. Right now we got a side, we got an angle. Can I just say the other sides are congruent without you just telling it to me? I'm gonna say no. No. Sorry, Desmond. I wish it was a yes. I'm gonna say no. Why not? One side, one angle. Need one more side? I need one more side. It's sort of like going to a fast food place and you only get one side, like at Dickie's. Anybody go to Dickie's for barbecue? You get free ice cream. Little advertisement. You'll feel weird the first couple of times you do it. After that, you'll feel just fine. At Dickie's, the ice cream is free. It's not just free for customers, though that's the intent, that's the implication. It is free. But what does that mean? What do I mean? That means you, on any given day that you pass Dickie's and you want a cone of ice cream, don't overdo it. That's why they're gonna mess it up. Just get your cone. Don't make it super big, just regular size. Okay. Go to Dickie's, where the drinks are, because this is Dickie's by me. We do it all the time. Well, we don't do what I'm about to say all the time. I've done it twice, though. It feels weird to do, but you can do it. And the one time they stop you, you will still get to keep your ice cream. Here it goes. You walk into the back where the drinks are. There'll be cones and ice cream things. And then you leave. It's free. Now, normally when you're eating there, you feel I have the right to do it because I just bought my food. So of course I get the free ice cream. But the free ice cream is free. So the last couple of times I passed to Dickie's, I decided, you know what?
You like the restaurant?
I'm gonna do it. It's a barbecue place. I'm gonna do it. So I just walked in. I didn't order anything. Ice cream section. Waiting for the person who's gonna say whatever to me. Stop. Eat my ice cream. No one said anything to me. I've done it twice. I'm nervous when I do it. At some point, too many people do it. They're like, excuse me, this is customers only. You say to them, I'm sorry, I didn't know. My teacher told me it's just free. His name is Thomas. You may contact him at options for you. To which I would say to them, if it's for customers only, put up for customers only, like the restroom. We still go into them, but try it. You're not gonna get in trouble. It is free. My sons and I, we go there all the time. As a matter of fact, they ask us to go, hey, let's go to Dickie's. So they're not everywhere, but whenever you see one, go like, oh, sweet, the ice cream. Alright,
Free pancakes today, too.
free pancakes?
What's
Just-
today?
I think it was today. They said.
Oh, yeah, it's the 8th. No, I think it's the
Oh,
8th.
it's the 8th. Someone said it was today.
Okay, could be today. I thought it was the 8th. Triangle proofs. Is there something on this page? Or it's just nothing? Like you will do triangle proofs, okay, Vic?
That's not true. I would get it.
That's the fake page? How about this? Yeah, thanks. Alright, next page, next page. Are they in a class or are they not in class? Did they get out early? Whoever keeps letting people out early messes up for those of us who keep them late. There you go. Tick, tick, tick. We're almost there. If your brain is running out of power, just keep writing. Keep staring at the board. It makes you feel like you're paying attention, but you're in some other place in your mind. Alright, next page. SSS, SAS. Can I make it smaller if I do this little squeeze thing? No, it doesn't make it smaller. Are these triangles congruent? Write a flowchart to justify. Here we go. Oh, there it is. This is a Desmond. Hey Desmond, they're looking out for you again. You know why? Booyah. Now we're in the SAS section where one side matches. You got an angle that matches. And then you have the other two sides that match. Now, it's not the baby stuff anymore. You can write down SAS, but now you have to put down stuff that matches. In other words, alright, I'll do it. This side matches this side. In other words, side AC, oh, I need to move it up. I gotta move it up. How can I move it up? He says, do the finger thing.
I'm not being seen with you.
So what's the top letter up here? A is an apple? Alright. There we go. Side AC is congruent to side AB. Side AC is congruent to side AB. Alright. Next thing that matches. This middle angle, he's side AO. Ooh, I'm sorry, you gotta put line segment AO. A little hat on it. It is congruent to line segment AO. Last piece, that angle. Because that angle is connected to the letter A, if there were separated triangles, I'd say angle A is congruent to angle A. But because they're doing the Desmond, we gotta use 3 letters. In other words, triangle BAO, also known as BO, that's body odor. BAO, angle BAO, is congruent to, if I started down low to make it match, CAO. Alright. Last thing we do is write a congruency statement, triangle blank blank blank, because it goes blank blank blank. But again, if ever you have to name a triangle, rather if you ever have to name an angle using 3 letters, you get to use those same letters to name the triangle. You guys are near the end. I'm sure I'm not doing this right. There's no way this is how you're supposed to teach. First, I'm lecturing, and that's the least effective way for students to remember things. I guess they are writing a little bit, but I don't have you doing an activity or anything. Triangle. I don't have you answering. I'm doing 80% or more of the talking, which is they're not trying to do that anymore. And the reason for this is SAS. I can't imagine how else Alden would do it. Alden, he's like a superstar. He's such a good teacher that now he's in charge of the math teachers. Me, I don't want to be in charge. I just want to be like my little space. Of AE, and that AB is congruent to CD, and that BC is congruent to DE. Please prove that ABC is congruent to that. What the heck are you even talking about? Here we go. Step 1, midpoint. Basically, this bottom line from A all the way to E is a Snicker bar. You have to share that with your brother or sister, but you got to do it fairly, so you chop it in half. You chop it at the midpoint. When you chop it at the midpoint, that means what I get is equal to what you get. For those who don't know the rule, one person divides it, the other person gets to choose their piece first. That way, if you make one piece way big, then obviously they take the big piece, the other person does. So if the other person chooses it, hey, what's up? You coming in? You doing something? I don't know what you're saying. Some papers or whatever. You gotta walk through the door though. You gotta come through the door. It won't work if you don't come. All right, yeah, you gotta come through the door. Otherwise, it won't work. It's something I'm supposed to give you. What do you think it is? You were absent today. Look through the 2A stuff and see if there's anything in 2A that you like. Wait a second, I don't recognize this. One over. Yeah, the middle guy right there. Boom. No, left. Booyah. Checking that, see if there's anything you see in there that you don't recognize. It was something else though. I feel like it's something else. P.S. Your first unit, you passed the 2 tests. You just need to turn in the work to get that unit. All right, so here you split the Snicker bar into 2 equal pieces. Oh, sweet! It's an SSS. It's not even a Desmond. It's a side-by-sider. All right, so what I got to do? To prove it, you got to do the bubbles. Really? What page number is this? Anybody?
77.
Oh, they're only 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Finish this in like 7 minutes. Pass out the test so you can see what you missed. Maybe try one, and maybe not, but at least you know. Some people are like, I use up my whole brain. I know. All right. I think that's it. I know there's something else more important. That couldn't be it. It was something else, but let's go with that for now. Yeah. All right, here it comes. Let's see. Oh, A, B. By the way, if you start low, high, on the other guy, you gotta go low, high too. A, B, it goes with C, D. Line segment, A, B, is congruent to line segment, B, D. Wait a second, did you guys just tell me that somewhere? Did you guys just tell me that? A, B, C, D.
What?
Oh, I just named it wrong. You guys just told me all the stuff I'm about to tell the kids? Next one. B, C goes with D, E. You just told me that too. Why am I figuring it out then? The last one is the bottom floor. I'm going to go AC. I wonder if I got to go. Here's what I think has to happen. Because I'm going to go AC from outside to the center, I think officially I have to go EC from out to the center. In other words, AC is congruent to EC. If you were to put AC is congruent to CE, I think I got to mark you wrong. I think I do. Oh, partners. Partners, where are you partners? C, D, E. C, who's your partner? C. E is. Okay, yeah. So I see now. AC. Just use this one up here. Since I went from out to in, you go from out to in. Am I finished? I'm going to do a triangle. Triangle ABC. This is so much. It's so crazy. I guess if I write it down and then give them a review sheet. Review sheet for some people to get ahead. The others will call it homework and see what happens. This is by SSS. Take a look at it. See if you wrote a million things. Man, it's going to be a long video, huh? Are these guys congruent? Well, here's what I would say, just looking at them, even though I know in geometry you're not supposed to just look at things. I would say no, this triangle here seems to be smaller than this guy here. So I'm going to put no on that basis, though I know that's illegal to do because I'm supposed to prove why. I'm going to start with a no. To be congruent, you got to be the same size. Is there anything else I can say? Well, there's no SSS, we don't know that. There's no SAS, we don't know that. So no sides, I put no sides. Oh, that's why I thought at Dickies they only give you one side. The prices are a little bit expensive too, so you deserve to get that free ice cream. Don't overdo it though. If you get 2 cones, they're gonna stop the rule for all of us. The first time I went to Dickies, I'm eating, I see people getting ice cream like, I'm not paying for no ice cream. And I see them going like, hey, did you just take that? Yeah, no, it's free, it's free. You sure? Yeah, no. Cones are right there. Looking around. No one say anything.
Where's Dickies?
Everywhere. Except in Fontana. So you gotta go to new places like near the 210 freeway, there'll be Dickies over there that like to do that. And then the other day, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make them say no to me. Have a good day, sir. Okay. I will. What? Free ice cream? Well, why are the other guys selling it? Shouldn't these guys lose? Shouldn't it be some guys? And then you can put them in your cup and make a root beer float. How are they winning? I don't know how they're winning, but it exists. No side. Alright, yeah, smartphone it. Okay, Google, where is Dickies? Not in your neighborhood. Yeah, like that. Here's the deal. This guy here, are they similar?
Yes.
Oh, it's a yeah, it's a definite. Got it. So yes, and it's yes, it's an SSS. 1, 2, 3. And this guy, yeah, are they congruent? Yeah, exactly the same size. So yes, and you're S. That's it for the Thomas Hines show. We're gonna pass out tests, and the people who don't need to. Hey, don't need to people for 4 minutes. Look at that handout. See what the homework is gonna look like. Look at the handout for just 4 minutes.